Have a drink, have a drink, have a drink with me. Have a drink with me. You already know who it is. It's your man's Jay Hemi. I am Soul Brothers. This is Soul Brothers. And you already know who this show is for. I'ma keep saying this. It's for all my loafer-heads around the world that's in the game, running the game, expanding the game, growing the game, pushing the boundaries in the game, and doing this when necessary or on a daily basis. You never know with them loafer-heads, and they understand what to do and what not to do. What's great, what's exclusive, what's player, what's slick, what's freak nasty, what's a dog, what's grown and sexy, what's sophisticated, what's grandeur. They understand. And it's for everybody that's not on that side of life yet. They haven't implemented this into their wardrobe, into their lifestyle. They don't see it fitting. They don't know that it's a pair out there for them that fits them, that says a lot about you, that fits you, that'll boss you up, that'll give you status, give you some rank in this dirty, grimy world dominated by gym shoes. We know all about the sneakers, but that's why we here. You know about them loafers, them moccasins, and drivers too. So the reason you're not doing it when you out there shopping at the mall, in the boutique, or whatever plaza, or whatever you go, when you see some loafers, the reason you ain't hopped in the game is because you don't know about the game. You don't understand the game. We want to give you the game. Who better give you the game than the man from Detroit? Home of what's been for the longest since the beginning of time. Detroit players. Players because of the way we dress, the way we put it together. From the hats to the suits to the shoes. It don't matter what it was. The furs, everything. All finished off with some of these loafers, them dogs. It's for y'all too. And this is another segment of this it. This it. This it. This it. And nah, this ain't it. This ain't it. This ain't it. Never will be. So today we have, man, boy, looking at these, man, caught my eye. Don't get me wrong, they eye catching. They eye catching. A dude was conflicted because I like the contrast of the tones. Again, it's just it has nothing to do with anything. But here we go again. The material, the stitching is too revealing. We gonna break this down, man. So, what's out cold about this shoe is the contrast, the duality between the burnt brown and darkness, and then the original rinse and the original color of this shoe. So you can see what this shoe originally was made to look like, but they added some contrast in it. So you got that night and day contrast on the shoe like this, which makes them out cold at first. Here's when the poor decisions come in, and here's where these get passed up on the shelves. The material. So this material that's on these is like it's equivalent to like a rug as far as the feel is. It's a little tough, it's a little rugged. But you know that stitching, it's that stitching, man. You can see that white stitching. White. Consistency, persistency, please, man. You could have made the color, the stitching the same color as the contrast on the shoe. It's they followed that dark contrast and that burntness with the stitching, and somewhere along the lines they didn't think from a stylistic and a dynamic standpoint that the stitching should be the same color as the burntness, the brownness around the stitcher. You got the shape of the shoe, so yeah, it's pointed in the front. Suit shoe bottom, wrong choice. I wouldn't have did suit shoe bottom. It's those little intricate things, them suit shoe bottoms, and that's not saying that this suit shoe bottoms are all bad. It's just for these particular style of loafers, man. And I agree with the band. I like that. You know, they ain't have to go with a buckle. They could have did a buckle. A buckle would have made it more appealing to the eye. It would have had more, you know, freak nasty appeal, to have more slick appeal, more player appeal, more sophisticated appeal, you know, more grown and sexy appeal, but they failed to do it. They went with what they went with. So the stitch band is not a problem. The problem is simply the poor consistency of this shoe and the poor stitching choice. The stitching choice. That is what's ruining this shoe. Because here we go. We got a very strong fine, and I would say a very animated shoe, animated loafer. These are so animated because of that night and day contrast, but you ruined it with some stitching, and it's being put off as the latest when the greatest, and it's not. This ain't it. This ain't it. Because what does it do? Does it give you options? Hell no. What options would you really have with a loafer like this? And it's all because, again, of the choices they made with that stitching. And I can honestly say there's the front half, the frontal toe half of the shoe. It's a little longer than usual. It's a little longer than what I am used to. Because if you look at these and you look at these, I mean, it's a little longer than what I'm used to. But for the most part, like I said, this close. And it literally be the minor decisions. And that's why you can't be influenced and to some bullshit. Because this is a phenomenally shaped shoe. It's a phenomenally put together shoe, even with the suit shoe bottom included. It's just the material, the stitching, the poor consistency, and then again, not doing the things necessary to make this shoe bold. If they would have just removed the band, brown that stitching, and just had that shoe like that, and made that suit shoe bottom a all surface bottom, because that's not all surface. All surface as in it has ridges, has a gym shoe like bottom. These would look a whole lot different, man. And they keep doing this. But, you know, that's my take on these. You know, this ain't it. This ain't it. This ain't it. This ain't it. I'm disappointed because I see where they was going. And again, no, they ain't, these shoes ain't, they not, they was made to be sexy. They was made to be bold. They was made to be dynamic. They was made to be standouts. They was made to set you apart. They was made to give you status. They was made to be exclusive. They was made for the double take. They was made for people to ask you where you got those from. Where you get those from? Who made them? But with the decision and choices they made, not happening. Not happening. So to close out, man, y'all already know where to follow us. Engage with us. Send us comments. Send us messages. You know we everywhere. And by everywhere, that's Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. You need to subscribe to the YouTube channel. You need to. We working. We operating. We out here. Soul Brothas on all three. SOLEBROTHAS. Follow us, engage with us, kick it with us. We here, we operating, we working. And you already know. Thank y'all for tuning in. Love y'all.